Hello cat friends, I'm excited to bring you this blue Ribbon D.E premium cat litter. This is a diatomaceous cat litter that one of my subscribers pointed out to me in another video where I was reviewing Skoon Cat Litter. We are going to be comparing this to Skoon because this essentially is kind of like a $1 Skoon, or rather a $2 Skoon, because this bag is half the weight of the Skoon bag. So if you have tried Skoon or are thinking about trying Skoon and were not fond of the price, this is way cheaper. It is also a smaller grain. So over here against my fence, I have dumped out my Skoon because I and my cats hated it. And over here is a little pile of the blue Ribbon Diatomaceous Earth cat litter. You can see that all of the granules are about the same size compared to some of the huge pieces of Skoon, which is one of the reasons my cats didn't like it. I mean, who wants to dig? If you're a cat, do you want to dig in something like this? You know, soft sand? Or do you want to dig in something like this? Rocks? Or something in between? Before we continue with the review of Blue Ribbon D.E Premium Cat Litter, I want to point out a few things that are on the bags, the claims that are on the bags. First, 99% dust-free. Both of these litters are some of the dustiest litters I have ever used. And then another one is high absorption. These litters do absorb a lot per weight, but they are not high absorbing. Other litters are much better. Even other non-clumping cat litters absorb fluids better than these two. In fact, these two are some of the lowest absorbing litters I have ever tested. So again, we've got a claim of maximum absorption power. And then we also have Skoon absorbs liquids on contact. And then we also have Skoon high absorption properties. 4 times on this bag or more they have mentioned absorption. Blue Ribbon has one small mention of absorption, 1.5 times its weight. Now this stuff is very, very lightweight. One of the lightest weight litters you will find. That is one of the benefits, is it's very lightweight. Now, let's look at the cautions and first aid and things. This Blue Ribbon Diatomaceous Earth Premium Cat Litter is not hiding behind some claim of dustless litter. It is actually warning you that it is dusty and to take precautions against respiratory irritation because diatomaceous earth is a known respiratory irritant. Now, Skoon claims that their diatomaceous earth is special and comes only from Argentina, which is one of the reasons why it's so expensive. Comes a long way, and it's a higher quality diatomaceous earth that supposedly does not have the same physical properties to cause irritant to the lungs. Even food-grade diatomaceous earth sometimes carries this precautionary label about inhalation. So a food-grade diatomaceous earth that's meant for food additives and a supplement, you can learn more about that in my review on Skoon Litter. If it carries the same precautions about inhalation, I would think any diatomaceous earth of any quality should not be inhaled. But again, I don't like the idea of inhaling any kind of cat litter. Corn, clay, diatomaceous earth, especially once it's been in contact with cat urine and cat poop. And this litter, again, is one of the dustiest I've ever used. I don't want to be inhaling it at all, in any form. But no worries, I have some tips on how you can minimize dust in any kind of litter. Yep, that's right. Yeah, we're going to test 1 cup of water in 2 cups of diatomaceous earth cat litter by Blue Ribbon and see if it crackles just like Skoon crackles. Let's focus here. And now we will pour it in.
go. It's steaming.
Pour it all in.
It's steaming.
I don't hear it crackling.
Me neither. I heard a little fizz, and then it started steaming.
Yeah. We're gonna stir it up and then wait 10 minutes and test how dry or how wet it still is.
It smells weird. And when I just barely touch it, it gets chalk on my finger.
Yeah, it's very chalky, just like Skoon.
Chalk.
Very dusty and very chalky. We've stirred it up a bit. It has not been 10 minutes yet, maybe about 5, but you can see that there's some water down in there.
It looks like cat food. The cat's wet food and dirt mixed together.
Yeah, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, touch it.
Feels so weird. Why is it? It feels like dirt.
Because it is kind of dirt. It's dirt made out of fossilized aquatic creatures.
So wet.
Yeah, it is. It's very wet.
The
So,
rocks.
2 cups of this stuff does not absorb 1 cup of water.
That's a new feel. Feels cringly. Feels like rocks.
Yeah, it feels like rocks.
Feels like
If you were
rock chalk.
If you were a cat, would you rather sit on that or sand to pee and poop?
Sand.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because this is like, it feels so weird. I don't think I want my butt to rub against it.
Or your feet. Your bare feet if you had little cat paws.
That would feel weird. It would feel like something poking you like a needle.
In the air. So this dust, you don't really want to breathe any cat litter
And
dust.
then I clap my hands. And then it brings more dust.
And it's all over the place. It's even all over my phone. Ugh.
Oh no.
Just like Skoon. Skoon is just as dusty as this stuff is.
I can see dust in the light.
But it's actually not good to breathe this stuff. When this cat litter is clean, it's not good to breathe it. It's not good to breathe any cat litter when it's dirty, but this cat litter in particular is not good to breathe
Then
even
I
when
should
it's
wash
clean.
my hands before I clap my hands anymore.
We're only breathing a small amount, so we're not breathing a large amount, and we're not breathing it every day, because I know for sure at this point that I'm not converting myself or my cats to
I don't
this
think
litter.
you should get this litter because of that. Stay home, get better if you have the coronavirus.
And even if you don't. Have a righteous day.
Righteous!
My cats refused to dig in the large chunks of Skoon litter, but this blue Ribbon D.E cat litter, my cats actually did use it, but their use of it has diminished over the last week. And so I am going to combine it in this Garfield cat litter because its clumping power is supreme! More supreme than anything I've ever used. So it should still clump fantastic with this in it and hopefully improve its odor control as well.